Okay, here we are, guys. Getting ready to do another test drive here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is a 1967 Plymouth Satellite, 383 under the hood. Looks like the AC compressor. Looks like we got power steering. No power brakes on this one. I'm going to be taking this car down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you're getting. This one's got drum brakes all the way around. Aftermarket set of American racing wheels. Dual exhaust out the back. Does have the 4-speed transmission. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping is available on our website at maplemotors.com. Be sure to hit subscribe and check out our merchandise. It's the first link below. All right, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, look around the interior. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? 4-speed transmission. That actually turned out pretty good. That's custom made. Little cup holder there. Got some gauges. Air conditioning unit. Our seats have been replaced. Your back seat. That actually looks pretty good. Package tray. Headliner. Cannot complain. Let's turn her on. There's air blowing through it. I don't know how cold it is, but it says temp on. I don't know what that means. I want to know if it's cold, but it feels pretty room temperature. Feels good because it's air moving. I don't feel it being super cold right now. And your radio, it did cut on. Let's see. We've got static. We're working here. Good deal. The radio is working. Goodbye. Does the original blower motor work? Yes. Why, yes, it does. Oh, it did for a second and then it cut off. All right, we'll try our wipers. Okay, they work. Turn signals. I know they're up on the hood there. You can see that one is working over there and over here. They're both flashing. Did you place your bets on the horn? We're getting ready to check it out. Ready? No. AutoZone pedals. I'll take those off. I guess we'll leave them for the next person. They got rubber underneath, so that's good. Oil pressure's good. Gas gauge. Oh no! Let's go to the gas station. All right, guys. We've got alternator gauge that is working and charging. Gas gauge up here is also on E, and engine temperature is low. We'll be checking it out. Showing 79,000 miles on the dash. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. All right, we're getting ready to roll. Motor's got a good sound to it. All right, this is the first time that I've driven this ride. We're gonna cut this off because the air's not working. A little bit of a grinding noise when you let out on the clutch. It's not affecting the way it drives, but I can hear it. Hear that? We're definitely gonna stop up at the gas station to get a little bit of fuel. Let's roll. So far, so good. It's shifting out nice and clean. Speedometer is coming up, but you see this pull to the right. It is pulling me off the road. It's got a fade to the right on the front end there. See that? And the speedometer seems pretty accurate. She's pulling plenty fine. And the brakes, they're not bad at all. Definitely gonna stop and get some fuel because we're on E on both gauges. I definitely don't want to walk up to the gas station and get some gas, that's for sure. I'll be making a call. I've had times where I broke down, you know I have. I've ran out of gas. I've had to tow the cars back. I've done so many videos over the last 7 years. This one runs pretty good. She's shifting out, clicking in all the gears. Clutch feels good. She's just got a little bit of a grinding noise when you let out on it. Hear it? But it's staying in gear and it's pulling just fine. All right, I'm gonna pull in here and get about $20 worth of 93 octane. Yep, 93. I'll be back. Okay, so yeah, there is a fuel cell in the trunk, so don't use that cap there. It doesn't do anything but go out on the ground. And this one here, it was pretty low, so I went ahead and put about 7.5 gallons worth of gas, which is 33. So we should be good on fuel now. So we'll go check and see if it was accurate on the gauge at least. Let me figure out which key it was. I'm gonna go with this one. Nope, not that one. Let's try one of these blue ones. Nope. Which one did I use initially? Not that one. Okay. This circle one maybe? What's going on here? Did I break it? I hope I didn't break it. Back to the one that I used first. Really? Oh, it was that. The ignition there. You gotta jiggle it a little bit. It wasn't wanting to work for me. I'll tell you what, it starts up super easy. Gas gauge wise, this one's still on E. So is this one. So your gauges are not hooked up right. Look like they were connected, but they're not hooked up. All right, now we can take off. Check it out, gas gauge did come up. We just had to get rolling a little bit, make it start working. You see that speedo up there too. getting ready to roll out here. So far, so good. So it looks like our gas gauge come up. Our engine temperature is right at halfway. Everything is where it should be. Exhaust sounds good. It's not smoking. Here's our reverse, which y'all haven't seen yet. It does work. And we're rolling out now. Suspension wise, there's a huge bump here. Just floats right over it. I want to adjust y'all one more time. I heard a little squeak from the brakes there. Looks like we're good to go. Staying quiet just to give you an idea what it sounds like in here as we're rolling down the road. Still got a little bit of that right pull. It was flowing with the road there for a second. Sounded like I heard something rubbing back there on the tires. I'm trying to make it do it again. Yeah, that back driver's rear is rubbing a little bit when we were taking that turn from the aftermarket wheels and tires. She's got about a 65 mile an hour gear in it, which means you can jump up on the highway. I wouldn't be running 80 or anything like that. You'll probably stress the motor with the gear ratio. But a great in-town cruiser, and if you needed to get on the bypass, you could. Our brakes feel good on this one. Bump in the road coming up, you won't notice. Super smooth. We're getting ready to pull back into the lot. If you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share this video. We do have detailed pictures on our website at maplemotors.com. I'll see you in the next video. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. All right, let's walk this ride. Test drives went fine. We're gonna be looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. If it's there, you'll know about it. Let's get started in the front. Spot there on the bumper. Of course, they painted the bumpers. Chip. Of course, if you get the same color, you could touch this stuff up. It might not be perfect, but it does look a lot better. I touched up a lot of stuff this weekend on my personal cars. Spent a lot of time with them this weekend, just spiffing things up. A little pitting on your chrome emblem on the front. Little spot there. Chip here. Got some rust in the bottom of the door. A little hazy there. Chips at the bottom here. See a little haze down the side. Cracks in the paint back here. Back your midsection. Little chip there and there. Little chips. Chips up here. Dimple on top. That should come off. You got scratches on your windshield, in the old windshield wipers. These have been replaced, they're newer. It's like overspray or something. But either way, the trim piece is missing. Seal looks good, vent window looks good. Little runs in the back here. Paint runs up here. Back window is all blacked out. Trim around it. Not perfect, but it looks good. Some little spots on some of this trim. Brake lights are, well, hold on. Did I leave the headlights on? I may have. There we go. Make sure to cut those off. Don't want to run the battery down. Some little dark spots in this paint. I think that stuff will come off though. Dirt on the back bumper there. Cracks at the tail lights. Little spots will wax out. Weather stripping is definitely old and crusty in this one. See where they patched that up. Looking up in your package tray. It's hard to get up in here with the gas tank in the way. All right, pulled y'all through. Around that trunk lid. And on down with it. The cracks there in the light. And it's shut. Little bubbles in the paint in the back. Cracks up here. Coming down this side. Got some little bubbles in this back quarter. Ding here. Spot there. Rust over here. Little chips. Little chips there. Chips up here in the front. Got a scratch up here. Scuff. See the outline on that. Chip there. I think I already showed all this in the corner. Chip there. Back window looks pretty good. Lining the paint up top. Chip here. Hazy mark. Chips on your trim. I guess you could clean it all off because that trim looks pretty good underneath. It's mainly in the middle of the windshield, those big old windshield wiper scratches. Some spots there on your pillar. Little runs. Chip there. On top here. Spot, it's coming off. Made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and check out this interior. Looks solid. Door panel, looks like they got overspray on top of it. That can wipe off. Use a little carb cleaner or Exosol. Little bubbles at the bottom there where they painted it. Dings on your trim. Chips. That carpet looks nice and clean. Like I said, I'd take off. I mean, if you like AutoZone Quest pedal. It's still got the rubber behind it on. Oh, I thought it did. It looked like it. No, they've got some kind of pad. It needs rubber. So these need rubber. That's probably why they put them on there. Oh, some AutoZone stuff. They probably couldn't find the pads. But you can. They put trim, little pinstriping on the trim. And it's got a gap there. The seat's got some nice designs in them. A little ripped up there and stitched back. See it back here. This one hasn't broke loose. A little wrinkly on the headliner. You know what I say about that? It's a Mechanic's headliner. But they did pretty good, really. It's not bad at all. Start it up. I like the boot. Some more of that pinstriping around the glove box. Oh, looks like they already glued it back once. Needs to be glued back. This door panel over here has got a lot of these little bubbles. But overall, it looks pretty good. Same with this seat. Little leaf there. Get out of here. Look, blew right back in. If anything, I hear a little bit of a lifter. Unless that's exhaust, so I'm trying to... Very slight. I'm kind of hoping it'll pop up in the video. Some noises are louder than others in the video compared to in person. And you'll see that when you come to look at the car. So either it's going to be too quiet or it's going to be too loud, but I'll figure that out whenever I go to listen back to the video here. It's never actually what it sounds like. Little spot there. But it's very subtle. Should be able to be adjusted. Coming down with this. Ship here. Bubble here. I thought that was a scratch, but it's coming right off. It's something where we wiped it with a chamois. Guys, detailed pictures, financing, and shipping is available on this car. Go to maplemotors.com. Check it out. Look below in the description if you want to pick up some t-shirts and stuff. That'd be awesome. We've shipped out successfully, I'd say at least 4 to 6 a day on those shirts every day. So it's definitely a hit. I'm excited to be able to get that merchandise out to you finally myself, instead of relying on another company. So we print them locally. We put some personalized stuff in there and throw an extra gift every shirt that is bought. All right, and I'll have new ones coming out in like 2 weeks. So stick around. Thanks, guys.